you activation is live. We're set.
I'm sorry, but these wrong answer of the game sponsors, these can't be real, yes? They're absurd. Look, if the price tag is high enough, I'll say whatever the hell you want, but I mean, come on.
Okay, we're set.
Okay, Cookie, we think we have the scorpion problem under control.
Finally! I can put my shoes back on. Oh my god!
Well, that's the thing. There was gluten in all of the donuts I brought in this morning. So if she's...
This is You Don't Know Jack 2015. I'm your host, Cookie Masterson. And hey, wipe that smile off your face. This is serious. Okay, just kidding. There will be farts and stuff. 4 players. Bring it. There's your hardware. You can force another player to answer immediately by hitting your screw button. If they miss it, you win extra bonus dollars. And today's wrong answer of the game is being brought to you by
The San Francisco Otter Choir. Free concerts every Wednesday, except for mating season.
Try to choose the wrong answer, brought to you by our sponsor, to get prizes and cash. All right, let's get this party started.
Get ready, time for question 1.
To get things rolling, Bootyful. Let's analyze one of Kim Kardashian's body parts. About what percentage of Kim Kardashian's brain is just made up of water? 10%, 40%, 80%, or 100%? Players 3 and 4. Good effort. Good effort. Players 1 and 2. What kind of dried, shriveled up brains have you been looking at? Allow me. Kim Kardashian's brain, and everybody else's brain for that matter, is made up of about 80% water. But that other 20% is just so round and firm, I can't stop thinking about it.
Oh, Mama, gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. Say it so.
Here's a good one. His acting is alright. So, you know how they called Matthew McConaughey's resurgence as an actor his McConaissance? Well, if Matthew McConaughey is currently experiencing a McConaissance, then what period of his life just ended? The You got it, player 4. Pick someone to screw. Here's screwed, player 3. 5 seconds to pick an answer. Uh-oh, that's not good. Wonderful screwing, player 4. Grab a few more bucks, why don't you? Player 2. Hate to disappoint you, but... Wait, no I don't. Player 1. All wrong. Player 4. The Renaissance first occurred in Italy in the late 14th century, immediately following the Middle Ages. So the McConaissance would follow the McCona Middle Ages. Which is funny because most Renaissance sculptures also need to put on a damn shirt.
Dance with me, Disco 3.
Here's one I like to call, brought to you by the letter U-nibrow.
It's the put the choices into order and buzz in and see if you are right. Question.
And if you get this one right, I'll rustle up some extra moolah for you. Arrange these Sesame Street characters in order of fewest to most eyebrows. Bert, Ernie, the Count. Ernie, Bert, the Count. Bert, Ernie, the Count. The Count, Bert, Ernie, or Ernie, the Count, Bert. Players 2 and 3. Players 1 and 4. The Count would be so disappointed. Oh, honestly. Ernie has no eyebrows at all, Bert has one long single eyebrow, and the Count has two eyebrows! And yet, none of them have ever blinked. And on its way, Duck Duck Swan? Say the cast of Duck Dynasty attends a performance of Swan Lake and thinks there are real waterfowl on stage. In their confusion, which character would they most likely shoot? Siegfried, Beth, Player 1, who's gonna get it? My Player 4, you're getting screwed. You've got 5 seconds to make a choice. Well, I've seen worse. Way to screw, Player 1. Why not pick up a few more bucks? Player 3, check please. Players 1 and 2, cue the swan song. No, I'll get this. Odette is a princess who has been turned into a swan, so the Duck Dynasty crew would probably fill her full of lead. Especially if they find out she once fooled around with a lady swan in college. 5 fingers! Here we have The Man in the Backwards Yellow Hat, and it's a dis or dat. Player 3, your score could use a hand. Why don't you play this one? I'm going to read off 7 things, and for each one you tell me if it's an alleged antic by pop star Justin Bieber, or an antic by the classic children's book character Curious George. If it's Justin Bieber, press the square button. If it's Curious George, press the circle button. Now the rest of you should listen carefully. Pick your answers before Player 3 does, because if Player 3 gets it wrong, everyone who gets it right will split that cash. Okay, we're off. Pete broke his leg. Ew, baby, ew. I think we can all agree that it's time for that little bastard to get deported. And then it's your turn, Bieber. That about does it for round 1. And Player 4 is out front. Too bad none of the scores are above 0. Keep in mind, all the prizes are doubled in round 2. And don't forget, big cash prizes can be yours if you find the wrong answer of the game. Well, no time like the present. I call this one Dumber and Dumberer 2. So there's Dumb and Dumber, and then there was Dumb and Dumberer, and then Dumb and Dumber 2. Makes perfect sense. Now, going back a few decades, there was The Odd Couple and The Odd Couple 2. So, if another remake of The Odd Couple used the superlative adjective, it would be called The Blank Couple. Odd, odder, oddest, or odderest. Players 3 and 4. Now that's just the dumberest answer I ever heard. Player 1. Odd is the adjective, odder is the comparative adjective, and oddest is the superlative adjective. But of course, everyone who made the original Odd Couple movies is dead, which means it's the perfect time for Rob Schneider to swoop in and revitalize the franchise. Player 2. No, but speaking of otter, get it? You just won! The greatest hits of the San Francisco Otter Choir. Hailed as one of the top 3 otter choirs in the world, the San Francisco Otter Choir will astound you with their covers of Little Red Corvette and The Wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald. Today's wrong answer of the game gets you another 8,000 on top of your current score. Sweet.
Question 7. Get up and shake your monkey bang.
Let's try Let It Go, Let It Go, Let It Go. At which temperature would Olaf from the movie Frozen melt and die? 30 degrees Kelvin, 30 degrees Fahrenheit, 30 degrees Celsius, or 30 degrees Rankine? He's a snowman. Player 3. You may not know how temperatures work. Players 1, 2, and 4. 30 degrees is below freezing in Fahrenheit and insanely below freezing in Kelvin and Rankine. But it's pretty balmy in Celsius, about the equivalent of 86 degrees Fahrenheit. And I know, blah, 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 he can magically be saved, but I'm talking about what would happen in the real world to a talking snowman.
Follow me down to the sea.
Coming up next, Kangaroo, Peanut, Albert Einstein, or Uranus?
Kangaroo, Peanut, Albert Einstein, or Uranus.
First spotted in 1879. Kangaroo, Peanuts, Albert Einstein, or Uranus? Player 3, not much time left. Player 4. Albert Einstein was first spotted in 1879, the year he was born. Probably by a midwife or something, over a century after Uranus was discovered and even longer after kangaroos and peanuts. I've heard baby Einstein cried a lot because he left behind some important equations on the uterine wall. Players 1, 2, and 3. That answer has a hole in it. Next, wine or lose. If the Washington Redskins rebranded themselves with a non-offensive red-skinned mascot, what could they be called? The Washington Chardonnays, the Washington Malbecs, the Washington Pinot Blancs, or the Washington Rieslings? Player 4. Oh, the humanity! Players 1 and 3. This isn't going to go with dinner at all. Player 2. Chardonnays, Pinot Blancs, and Rieslings are all white-skinned grapes, but the Malbec grape is red. Although to a connoisseur like myself, Malbec is very offensive. Oh yes, I do say that was quite a burn. It's time for I Wanna Lick and Roll All Night. If Kiss singer Gene Simmons' tongue grew to the average length of an adult giraffe's, how deep into a woman's mouth could he stick it when he kissed her? Player 3, who gets your screw? Player 2, you've been screwed. You got 5 seconds. Damn, that time just flew by. Player 3, that turned out to be a great screw. Time to twist the knife. Players 1, 3, and 4. It's so obvious. An adult giraffe's tongue is on average about 18 to 20 inches long. So that's about how deep into a woman's mouth a giraffe-tongued Gene Simmons could stick it. And if Gene Simmons' neck grew to the length of an adult giraffe's, he may not even need women anymore. Brace yourself for the attack. Of course, who wants to hear my yapping? No, I'm still doing it. Sorry, here you go. Your house is made of what? What materials are their houses made from? Good luck. 4's got it! Hey, player 4, you know what it's like to win a game with a negative score? It's like making out with your cousin. Your cousin has been dead for 6 months, and all your other relatives are standing around you pointing at you in shock and horror, screaming, "You don't know Jack!" Hi there, my name's Cookie Masterson. It feels so good to finally admit that. A 4-person game, I see. What do you say we put our hair down and just go nuts? Let's do this. This is round 1, and that means you get 500 points for everyone you fool with your made-up answer. And you'll get 1,000 for finding the truth. Select a category. Okay, here's your first question. In 1990, before Everybody Loves Raymond, actor Peter Boyle starred in a failed TV pilot called Blank, about a cop who turns into a talking bulldog. Now, use your device to enter a bluff that you think will fool the other players into thinking it's true. If you can't think of anything in time, use the Lie For Me button for half the points. Do it now. Hurry up, use a suggestion if you can't think of anything. Okay, here are your choices. Find the truth and touch it on your device. Okay, what did everyone pick? And nobody picked the other lies up there. Time to pick a category. Okay, here's the question. It's time for a road trip. When in Lafayette, Louisiana, be sure to check out their somewhat erotic statue of a shirtless blank. Enter your lies now. Hurry, hit the Lie For Me button if you can't think of something. Okay, which one's the truth? All right, let's see what everybody picked. If somewhat erotic isn't your speed, check out the pantsless firefighter statue one town over. And that means... right, pick a category. Okay, here's the question. Actor Eddie Murphy released a dance song in 1982 titled Boogie in Blank. Type in your lies now. Okay, here you go. Find the truth. All right, who picked what? And that means this lie didn't get picked. Now it's round 2, where all point values are doubled. Let's do it. Time to pick a category. Okay, here's the question. The New York Times was forced to issue a correction after they incorrectly identified the Nintendo characters Mario and Luigi as blank instead of plumbers. Enter your lies now. Okay, here are your choices. Let's see what everybody selected. And it was also... Great minds think alike. And the rest of the board goes unselected. Select a category. Okay, here's the question. In 2004, the CEO of Blockbuster mailed Reed Hastings, the CEO of Netflix, an odd package. He sent him a blank. Type in your lies now. Hurry up! Use a suggestion if you can't think of anything. All right, where's the truth? Okay, let's take a look. And look at what we have left. One single, lonely, pitiful lie. Time to pick a category. Okay, here's the question. Country singer Trace Atkins went into rehab after fighting a blank while on a Jamaican cruise. Enter your lies now. Okay, which one's the truth? Pick something! All right, let's see what everybody picked. The police interview went like this. What did the assailant look like? Me! Exactly like me! And nobody fell for some of these ingenious lies. This is the final fibbage. One question left for all the marbles, and everything is worth triple. Good luck. Okay, here is your final fibbage question. Name of the experimental grilled pineapple sandwich from McDonald's that lost out in a sales contest to the Filet-O-Fish. Type in your lies now. Hurry up! Use a suggestion if you can't think of anything. Okay, here you go. Find the truth. All right, who picked what? And that means some of these didn't get picked.
Hola, and welcome to Lie Swatter, the massive true or false trivia game. We can accommodate a huge number of players in a game. All right then, before we get started, don't forget, new players can go to this website and enter this room code to join the game at any time. Let's proceed. You're going to see 7 crazy facts pulled from the following fact categories. Mesopotamian farmers crossbred pumpkins and grapes to create the first watermelons. Use your device to pick whether you think the fact is true or a lie. Al Capone's friends called him Snorky. In mythology, Zeus impregnated a princess by visiting her as a golden shower. Jim Beam sells a Halloween bourbon called Monster Mash. A British court ruled that Pringles are not legally potato chips. It's legal for drinking water in the U.S. to contain 2% insect urine. The inventor of Twitter is Mark Zuckerberg's second cousin. And here's where everyone stands at the end of round one. Here are your next 7 fact categories. The Swedish government attempted to construct roads that were safer for squirrels. In Michigan, cars can't be sold on Sundays. The first dog to climb Mount Everest was a basset hound named Jules Verne. The movie Brave didn't have a theatrical release in Scotland. The Mayan word for coffee translates to demon testicles.
Wow.
92% of Alaskans speak at least 2 languages.
Wow.
The first human heart transplant was performed in South Africa.
Dude.
Here are your scores. For the final round, all the facts will be about one category. That category is Shaq rap lyrics. Which of these are actual rap lyrics rapped by Shaq? And which ones did we make up? My man Kobe is my BFF. Super Shaqafragilistic XP Shaqadoshaq.
Wow.
Knick Knack Shack Attack, give a dog a bone. I rhyme so wild they call me Ace Ventura. Yo, I gets busy, packs more speed than K. Reeves. I'm the devil with the razzmatazz, 360 slam dunk just like Taz. Forget Tony Danza, I'm the boss. Let's see the final scores.
there. Thank you for playing Drawful. And there are 4 of you playing, so let's do 2 rounds of drawing. Easy as that. Let's do this thing. Okay, I'm sending a title to each of your devices. Something unusual, like Spain or Drunk Uncle. Draw a picture on your device that would have that title, and when you're done, hit send. And you'll get points for each player that can correctly guess your title. So, just try your best.
Hey!
I bet some of you are a little nervous because we are about to look at all your weird drawings. Now, use your device to type in what you think the title for this picture could have been. Or better yet, something you think could trick the other players into thinking it's the title. You'll get points for every player that picks your answer. All right, here are your choices. Now pick the title you think really inspired this drawing. What did everybody pick? That third L in hello was an accident, but we decided to keep it. And this one. Enter your titles now.
Hey!
Here are your choices.
Hey!
And here are your picks.
Hey!
Are we done with this one? I think we're done with this one. Type in a convincing title now.
Hey!
45. 40. 35. 30.
Okay, here are your choices.
Hey!
25.
Here's everybody's picks. And and no one got it wrong. Put in your titles now.
Hey!
40.
And here are your choices.
Hey!
25. 20. 15.
Pick something.
5.
All right, who picked what?
Cha-ching. Ta-da! Cha-ching.
I'm learning so much about your weird, weird minds.
Cha-ching.
Everybody gets to draw again. The title should be on your devices now.
Hey!
Okay, I'm going to start that annoying 30-second timer now. You've been warned.
Ding, 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 ding. Whoop, 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 whoop. Warning, 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 warning. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And it looks like one of you couldn't finish your drawing before the time ran out. You gotta be faster next time. Now let's take a look at this one.
Hey!
50. 25.
Here are your choices.
Hey!
25.
Here's everybody's picks.
Hey!
Cha-ching. Ta-da! Cha-ching.
And we are done with this one.
Cha-ching.
And now this.
55. 50. 25. 40. 35. 30. 25. 20. 15.
Okay, here are your choices.
25. 20.
What did everybody pick?
Cha-ching. Ta-da! Cha-ching.
An underrated season, in my opinion.
Cha-ching.
Type in your titles now.
55. 50. 25. 40.
Hey!
35.
Here are your choices.
25.
Hey!
20. 15.
And here are your picks.
Hey!
Cha-ching. Ta-da! Cha-ching.
We should make t-shirts out of some of these.
Ooh.